This is a tough deck. I used to use this deck a lot myself. But if I can get this... Okay, he's going for Westvale. That's not bad for me. That's actually not bad for me.
Okay, so my mic was muted. Alright, so we're in a competition. It's a friendly competition between streamers right now. And right now I'm waiting on the winner of this match to enter my match. And this is Ninja Hanzo. He's also another one of our Magic Duel streamer buddies. And yeah, we're just gonna sit back and watch
Just to try and prevent lethal a bit. And then I'm going to have to start eating
and just wait. And right now we're watching Ninja Hanzo who's fighting Omega Bees, and whoever wins this, we will fight them. The outcome of this match, or this round of the match, will determine the winner. So, and at the same time, we're also watching Shaolin stream, but this is the main one that we're focusing on right now. So I'm gonna keep his audio on instead of Shaolin's because it's like two different matches we got going on for the tournament. Actually, I may just pull them up next to each other. Nah. We're gonna just keep up with this one. And I don't even have my bot on. I don't have anything on. I am not ready to stream. I'm just doing it. I'm just gonna pull up my stuff here. We're only doing it for being able to see the face cams and everything, and everybody to be able to keep track of every single match. I'm not in one. I just won my last one, and now the person that I fought is fighting Shaolin right now. I don't know exactly how the scoring system's going. And we're gonna lag right here. I don't know if that's me or if that's just Hanzo. It's probably me. Try to grab my restream and bring it out of that screen. There we go. Is everything going going good on my stream? I'm just gonna mute myself real quick on here. Just want to check. Everybody, dude, we didn't get Zarka on there. Okay, yeah, okay, cool. So we got it. Cool. We missed Zarka. I'm paying attention to two screens, by the way. That's Shaolin that you're hearing in the background. I just want to hear his response. Oh, okay, so he's commentating this one as well. He's about to respond to me. No, he didn't show up, but he's streaming. I figured. That's like all the Magic Duel streamers that I know of. Actually, you know what? I am gonna jump in the Discord. We're all in the Discord right here. Oh wait, shit, I am in the Discord. Can you guys hear me? That's weird. Rip. I'm a scrub. It's acting really glitchy, so I'm gonna exit out of there. Oh, damn. I already hear Hanzo there.
I should have let you go first, Lebo.
Okay. Alright, so it's me and Bees now, correct? I cannot hear anybody in this Discord. Hold on.
Darkness and Hanzo after that.
There we go. Okay, so like my Discord
So B
does.
should play Darkness and Hanzo. You should wait.
Want me to move to yours?
You done? Me, Bees? Yeah,
Till I'm
let's
done,
let's
and
do
then
it.
we'll play Hanzo, and then I'll play Darkness.
Ready?
Yeah, we're gonna.
I think
Okay.
that should work out.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump in my channel, and then we'll jump back, and you can jump in Shaolin whenever you're done. If your match is quicker than mine, I doubt it.
Does that make sense? Is everybody good with that?
Makes
good to me.
sense? I don't understand, but sounds good. One or the other, right? Boom. There we go.
Hello?
Alright, you ready?
I'm ready. You want to send it or?
Yeah, go ahead and send it to me. Alright, so guys, now we're fighting bees. I'm drinking my beer right now, bees. I'm drinking already.
Already Saturday?
Mm-hmm. Yep, damn straight I'm an alcoholic. My roommate called me an alcoholic. That's my...
I didn't even realize Hans was messaging me on Steam.
I
think I took off my sound.
He's never messaged me on Steam. He doesn't like me.
You ready? I sent it.
Yeah, I got it. Alright.
Do
I've already
this.
seen your deck, and you already know what I'm playing, so this should be interesting. See if I can kill you quick enough.
You already have a sideboard with it? Or?
No, I haven't put my sideboard in. Are you kidding?
I mean, did you make one?
Oh yeah, I got it right here on a sheet of paper. It was really quick, but because I was late to the party because I was watching Shaolin stream whenever it started up, and I didn't realize that y'all had already started because I didn't refresh.
No balls, no balls.
I'm giving it.
No balls.
This is gonna really hurt me. Okay, I'm on the draw. It's all good. It's all good in the hood.
It's never good in hood.
It's all good.
Depends what hood.
All right, now that seems like really bad.
This guy dresses up his deck over here.
Oh hell yeah! Got to get my deck ready and everything.
So you got your stream up?
Yeah. I figured why not. That thing. You're not gonna be tapping very many creatures against me, brother.
Instead of attacking, man, just killing that off. I want decorations on my side.
Mm.
Look at that.
Oh, that whole is 0. Love it. All right. Oh, actually, that makes this a lot better.
Cubbies.
Oh yeah, here they come.
And I have to see that Cubbies all the time from Hanzo.
I know, you just got done with Hanzo, now you're just gonna deal with a different version of it. Better version of it.
Better.
Yeah, I am. Man, I ain't no joke, I'm the real fucking deal over here.
Why are you both sounding depressed over here?
I felt bad. I really did feel bad for LeBeau, because, like, I literally just, like... I stomped him so bad, and I just felt like a terrible person. I did. I seriously did. No, it wasn't close at all. In any way, shape, or form. It was like I played things and I swung and he wasn't blocking correctly and I felt really bad. And then like, well, that was the first game. The first time he didn't block correctly. In the second game, like literally I had a removal for everything that he played. He played something to try to declare a blocker, and I would kill it and swing. And he played another thing to try to declare it as blocker, and I'd kill it and swing. And I just rinse, cycle, and repeat. Just kind of like that last turn, but like every single turn until he was dead. So it was. I'm sure it was not fun for him. I felt really bad. But I will not feel bad whenever I smash your face in.
What? Why not for me?
Nah.
Doesn't tap lands count? That's just...
Are you about to Blessed Alliance me?
You see me use one in the other game?
Yep.
Only one way to find out.
You're right, there is.
Which one are you gonna lose? Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm doing it. You bring it.
I got double blessed.
Oh yeah, do it.
I get discounts. Remember, my phone gets discounts.
I'm sure it does. Yeah, my headphones are dying. You said I got so much aggro?
My energy over here.
Oh yeah. I feel like my deck is way more aggro than his, but I'm not really sure.
Let's take that out of the way.
Alright, that's good. I still got shit. I got you, Will.
I hope it's 4 lands in your hand or 5 lands.
Shit, you wish. You really do wish. Hey, that Deacon Stone would be really nice right now.
Oh. Snake again. What's up, you guys in double snake?
You should see the one in my hand.
Another one?
I got a third. I ain't gonna bullshit you.
Oh my goodness.
I told you, Daddy's not playing right now.
Triple Blessed Alliance coming up.
Yep.
Don't do it. What is that?
Live fast.
What's unlimited energy over here?
You good?
I used all my fogs. Should have brought all my fogs.
You should have brought all your fogs. The bow's like, fuck! Oh, man.
There it is.
Ain't that cute.
There it is.
You find your enchantment?
Huh? I'm holding it up for the second game. I always want my games interesting, so I'll save it for the second and third game. Cut. We got 5. We got 5. All I need is 18 more guys and just tap them all.
18 more guys. You got it. Go for it, bro. If you don't do it, no balls.
Oh, no.
Nah. You did it for the one?
Yeah,
You got him. Yeah.
got him.
What can I say, boyo? You got him.
Got him. No double snakes. If I get my 6 cards that I need.
Yeah, you don't get another turn. I don't show mercy in my tournaments.
Oh, okay. Was this worse than those ones?
No, that's why I felt bad.
The book was worse than this?
Yeah, it was. I don't know. Like it was quicker. It was definitely quicker.
Quicker than that?
Yeah, it was a lot quicker.
Yeah, I'll send another one.
Well, the thing about it is the first match, like I had double blossoming defense.
Oh.
So like, and he had tapped out, and so I swung for 5 unblockable. I used my Rogue's Passage to make my Yahenni, the black dude.
You want to start another one, or you want to change?
Unblockable.
You good with your deck?
Do what?
Are you good with your deck? Do you need any changes?
Actually I do.
Okay.
Give me a second. Nah, I'm glad you said something. Because I would have totally forgotten. What do we want right here?
Blossoming defense, man. You know, Hanzo could have beaten me if he had one blossoming defense at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I was watching. Let's see.
He was looking for that.
I just don't know what to get rid of. I mean, that seems really good. They all seem like everything in my deck seems pretty good right now. Let's get rid of that. And I think one of those. And we're gonna add in two of whenever I fucking find out where's it at?
You know what Hanzo was talking about? He said he punted.
No, I actually wasn't current whenever he quit. I just heard him in the chat. Okay, I think that'll be good. And can you give me just a second real quick?
Okay.
Alright, wait, shit. Did the changes go in? My roommate's slight to destroy things that are mine. I want to make sure that... Okay, there we go. Alright, it did save. Alright, now I'm ready. Hit me up. Hit me up with that invite.
There it is.
With that invite, boy. Oh, there we go.
I hope it's not as bad as the first game.
Game 2.
Game 2, just for all the marbles if you win.
I'm going
Yeah,
for the nuts.
Oh, Leboa he won one match.
No.
First one. I mean, the one game, not the match.
No, he didn't. Against me? No, I went 2-0.
No, against Hanzo.
Oh, he won against Hanzo?
Yeah, no, he won at least one, so it's like 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
At least he didn't go out with no wins.
Definitely. Oh man, that is fucking terrible.
No balls.
That's better. That's a lot better. I'm okay with this.
Remember, it's Mulligan Saturday. I did at least do it twice.
Yeah, do it twice on Saturdays? Mulligan Saturdays?
Saturday fun day.
I don't think so. Hit me up in 2 days. We'll start mulliganing. Start mulliganing for real.
Yeah, dude, but you can, Shaolin should have did this tournament last week when you only had elves.
Right? What? Watch, I would have fucking won that shit with elves.
That would have been something.
And I would have been talking shit about how terrible my deck is.
A lot of people wouldn't came and streamed on Monday.
Alright. This could be looking worse. This actually could be kind of bad for us if we putter here.
Yeah, I'll take 3. I'll take 3.
Alright, you do that. Ooh. Look at that.
What happened? What happened?
I was just...
You got his sages over here?
Huh.
Yeah. Got all 3 colors out already, huh?
Fuck it, let's just hit you in the face. I just want to hit you in the face. In the
No,
face.
hit me in the face.
In the fucking face.
No hitting in the face.
Hitting you right in the face for 7 right now. Just going to put you down to 13.
Don't use that energy.
Yeah, I'm using it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't think I'm gonna need it. I have a feeling hitting you in the face again would be more useful to me.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Pass the turn. What's going on here? Not playing anything? Yes. snake. You and your snakes. Get those snakes out of here.
It's all good. What's your life total? 10? Alright. I think Hanzo would have won if he had a ribbons in his freaking deck. Dude, especially with that Kalidas, man. That Kalidas is like just terrible for your deck. Oh, you want to sacrifice a creature? Ooh. You're really trying for it, aren't you?
Have to. I'm going strong out here.
That's okay. Let's go for your face.
Oh.
Come on, bro, just block. It's all right.
Do it.
You know, you just block. You know, you get counters and stuff.
That shit doesn't. This token shit doesn't count.
Come on, bro, you got this. You got me. You got all the enchantments and all the stuffs. You got all of it. About to mess me up. Like, oh. It's okay, just go ahead and just sack that Scion token. Just go on, come on, sack it. No balls, man. Sack that Scion token.
No, I don't want to sack it.
Ah, man, no balls.
I don't want to sack it.
No balls.
Balls. Stop looking for stuff.
I'm not looking for anything. I'm just drawing more shit.
Stop looking for stuff.
Come on, go ahead, block. Blocks. Go ahead and block. Do it. Am I annoying you yet?
No pump. Tell me I have a pump. Oh, he had a pump.
GG. Do it. Do it. Do that instant speed thing. You already declared block. You just make it bigger.
I'm blocking still.
Hey, it's okay. Here. He's indestructible. GG, easy peasy. Chug.
Damn, it was quick.
That's how we do it. This is how we do it.
Who are you playing
This is
on?
how we do it. I think Shaolin. I'm not really sure. Let's
Go back.
yeah, we're gonna go back to his channel, and I'm gonna pull up his stream, and we're gonna say what's up with him. See what's going on over here. There it is. Darkness 2-0.
Hello there.
Hey, it's me. What's up, Bees?
There was some dickery over here in the darkness of stream.
Is that what happened?
There's some dickeries.
He got his face stomped. That's Hey, LeBeau. Is hey, you know that boss main defense pump? I did the exact same shit to him.
I guess we got a kill over here.
Honestly, like the dickery was worse with Lebo, because at least I did it twice on Lebo.
We can jump with Jace. Jump with Jace is okay.
Oh, you pumped it twice?
Yeah, I had a 5-5 and I swung and he didn't block the 5-5 and I double blossoming defensed.
Who's on right now? Who's Hanzo playing?
He's playing me.
Oh. You guys are still in it?
Yeah, you're supposed to play Lebo, Bees, if you guys
Oh,
are
it's
done.
me. Oh, okay. Lebo, you ready? Lebo, you...
Yeah.
Okay. I'll send you the thing. Well, I gotta do my thing. When do we do our boards? Before the game or after?
You
After
should start with your original deck.
Oh
the
wait,
first
yeah, I
game,
have to take out my sideboard.
and then do the boards after the first game.
Oh, I forgot what the hell I took out. I should have written it down.
I know I gotta remember what the
Especially since I like
Just
saw
start.
Shaolin. I saw Shaolin do the exact same shit, and I was like, oh, I should probably write it down, and then I just herped and derped and forgot.
I only wrote the freaking sideboard.
I had my sideboard too. I had the what did I sideboard in for you? Beast. Appetite for the Unnatural. I put 2 in, I found 1, but I killed you before I got to play it. Killed you before I got to use my sideboard against you. Oh, that's what I took out. I took out a Bristling Hydra. I didn't feel like I needed that much protection from you. More trample. There we go. Alright, so let's get back to Shaolin
So we're
stream.
attacking his hand again. Making him sack.
I'm streaming your stream, Shaolin.
Would be fine.
Just FYI, I hope you're okay with it.
Lebo's burping. Got some things going on.
This guy right here, this is Shaolin. He's really tiny compared to me. Well, Shaolin's on my stream. I'm streaming Shaolin stream, so like my face is by his stream.
He could activate Aethersphere Harvester and lose that.
Man, I can't remember my 68th card.
Doesn't like Kalidas here.
What's my 68th card?
He loses Nissa.
Yo, bees, look at my stream. I feel like I can nom Shaolin.
Get a land. So he gets in with the Aethersphere Harvester. I guess we can just block it. At this point, we definitely stay back and block. Oh, yes. This
Hey.
is exactly what I want to be doing.
Bees, was he was
Is this gonna be faster?
was Hanzo playing red?
Sorry, I'm streaming. I should mute
No,
myself in
it's
Discord.
You're good. I have your stream muted, so I hear you. It's actually kind of good for
Black and green.
my stream. I hope I'm not bothering you, Shaolin.
Hey, Lebo, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, want me to send it?
Here, hold on.
Yeah.
I think he muted himself. There we go. Oh, but he didn't mute us. I'm gonna mute this, and
Okay.
we're gonna just listen to Shaolin.
Alright, let's see what he top decks. Fatal Push isn't going to do it because he's got nothing to crack. Another creature. Unless it's a 4-drop, is not very good. I mean, Jace is
Okay, now I'll be able to talk.
multiple dark intimations.
So now, I believe I fight the winner of this one. I'm not exactly how it is, or how the rounds go.
Born ready.
But
You put that.
we'll see. He's got a pump. He must have a blossoming defense or something. Right here. He swings.
Oh, right. You can do that.
Oh nope. He pumped. There we go. Yep. That was a trap all day every day.
That's what I said.
I'm gonna tell him that we can't see his life total.
Alright, well, we're at 4 here, so.
Yeah, I think you
Get
just
rid of
play
those.
Herald.
So
Can't
give
can't
me
we bounce? Oh, you can't. No. Do we have something? Does he have something? Oh yes, he does. He has something very good. Okay, he could totally take control right there. Yeah. Dark Intimidations. Or Intimations. I always want to say Dark Intimidations. I don't know why, but that's just something I want to do. Oh, and he's got a sensor. So that'd be pretty cool. But mm, this is kind of a messed up situation right here.
Dirty's good. Can't see my life total.
Yeah, we can't see your life total, brother.
Where's my life total?
Behind your sidebar. Behind your sideboard.
I'm at 4.
Ah, shit. He's at 4. That was a little bit more than a risk than I personally would have taken. There we go.
Chuck that over here.
And tell him that's better.
I think he played this hand.
Giving some friendly stream stuff,
Dump that card.
stream advice. Just let him know. That's Lebo and Hanzo.
I muted them.
That's why I got out of the channel, because I didn't want to have any background stuff going on. And mainly I'm just doing this just so that whenever I gotta fight any of them, that you can kind of see both sides. It's more fun that way. Because I'm gonna be fighting, I believe I'm gonna be fighting Shaolin next turn. It's either Shaolin or Hanzo. Because I fought Bees and LeBeau so far. So now, the only two that I haven't fought is Hanzo and Shaolin, the other two streamers.
I'm still worried about this attack, so we're gonna play it super slow.
We're just doing this for fun. This actually isn't part of our weekly schedule. I just took part in this and figured we'd get streaming just in case if Shaolin wanted to use some of ours because he was spectating earlier. See, that'd actually be funny because I think, or no, I would be next to Shaolin if Shaolin full screen my stream. This is actually pretty cool because he's like right there. I just want to grab him. I just.
Game, Hanzo. Game 1.
Damn, that was only game 1.
GG, Hanzo. Yep, me too. Yeah. Oh, my game crashed.
Alright, we're gonna mute him. We're gonna jump in the chat.
And Ulamog.
Yo,
Harold, I think, was
GG's.
better because he kept getting for that card and he flew.
Yeah, he's a rough one for sure.
Why those blocks? Why those blocks?
So, Shaolin, am I fighting the winner of this one? Or am I just fighting you next?
Oh, come on, Bees. That's not fair.
That's a, dude, you had monster zombies. How am I gonna block them?
That's not fair.
Okay.
I have 3 cards out.
Yo, Shaolin, did you hear me?
Just to get them back.
I think you're still
Gotta
muted.
make a
I need to
couple
get him back.
Or no.
changes.
Shaolin's just ignoring me.
Get the clue train going.
Get out of here.
Alright, we're gonna just sideboard. Hype.
Just checking the sideboard here. I'm putting in.
Yeah, he's checking out his sideboard.
Oh, wait.
Trying to figure out,
Is Hanzo listening?
making sure.
cool. I changed it. I'm putting in the Sky Sovereign. I'm putting in double Essence Scatter.
That's a man with no fear. Telling you what he's putting
I'm
in
gonna go
against
with
you.
murders. I don't know what my deck becomes if I take all that out. I guess we'll put in 2 murders and then see what we can cut.
And it's actually kind of cool because me and Hansa are both running green-black energy, but he's not going Jund. He's just playing green-black, whereas I'm playing green-black-red. So it's really interesting to see like the different synergies between. Yo, what's going on, Tori? Wow,
Guess we take out the
my
sensors,
restream did not pick that up.
whispers.
Are you still here, Tori? I did not see you.
The Herald was great, but I'm still thinking about cutting it.
Tori, are you still here? No, naturally.
Guess we'll take out both component turns. It's not as good.
That's actually kind of funny because I heard
Alright,
his
we're ready here.
Steam
Game 2 versus Hanzo.
notification thing go off, and it made me want to check mine.
No one else cares about first and second but me. That's fine. Good luck, Hanzo. Here we go.
Just wish him good luck. You hear Lebo laughing in the background. I just wish we had enough people involved to where we could actually do like a full like 2-headed tournament or something. That would be pretty awesome. Build decks specifically built for 2-headed.
Constrictor start here.
That would be pretty sick.
We're in trouble. Because that Yahimi's, I think, will be a turn too slow.
Yeah, I don't know if I really would have kept Yahenni's expertise in there. It just seems like it could be really bad.
I think we should fake censor here, because we did catch him last time. So he might be feeling the
It'd be a
censor
good
and
bluff
worried.
if you fake censor.
See if he's only
Offensive.
got one
Yeah, faked censor. There we go.
And he might wait a turn. If he slows down a turn, then Yahimi's good.
Oh, so sorry if anybody watches the VOD. Sorry, Tori. I didn't see you there. My restream was a little bit short to catching it, and I wasn't paying as much attention to the chat as I should have been.
Going for it. And I'll put the jump in him.
Put the jump in him.
Didn't quite get there. Mountain seems good.
Jace seems good as well. Yeah.
No, I might just pitch Baby Jace here.
How would you pitch Baby Jace? I would cast him.
He doesn't control work anymore. Pitch Jace.
I would pitch the Yahennies. Pitch the Yahennies. Pitching both islands. That seems worse. I would have personally. I would have pitched the Yahennies.
We need to find a hell lot of removal. If we get this gonna be stuck on black though, that's gonna suck.
Well, actually, no. Technically, that's turn 4, so that's okay. Okay. So now he can Yahennies next turn and use the other one for murder. You could Yahennies, kill the Whiny Constrictor, and then murder the other, and then play Jason. Within one turn, he'll have.
Immediately pumping the cub.
He'll immediately have what's it called? Yeah, play Yahennies, and then murder. No way that cub doesn't go too batshit crazy.
I think we gotta play Yahimi's into murder. It's using up a lot of
Yeah. I mean, like, he really doesn't want to take another 4
Clear the board and just
plus.
start over. We got some draw. We got this guy coming along.
Yeah, I mean, like, if he plays another big creature, you got Whining Gear Hulk. Or Noxious Gear Hulk, excuse me. He's got a Blossoming Defense. Oh, God. Oh, this is gonna be terrible.
He's got Blossoming Defense. He has to pop it now. She might.
Yep.
Looks like he does. He did have that pause before, which I think was a tell. I should have.
Should have
Played it then.
reconsidered. Probably put a Jace.
That's okay. If we can catch him with the
Noxious
Gear
Gear
Hulk
Hulk, that'll be delicious. Yeah,
that'll be nice.
I agree. I'm kind of jealous of his music. I like his music that he has in there.
For the time being, we're in a pretty bad spot.
Yeah, it seems like it hurts. It's really bad. He did tap out. Oh, Tireless Striker. That's another one that you don't want to deal with.
Not great. It's not great.
He needs to draw land. Okay, he got a land,
This is
but
actually
it
pretty good. But
does not enter the battlefield to untapped.
sucks.
That's really bad. I would just play Jace and then hold up the Essence Scatter. I mean, that's the only thing that he really can do right now.
I don't think we have to jump off Jace here.
No, I wouldn't jump off Jace.
Jace can get back a ton of spells.
Yeah, Jace could be really good. You could Jace straight in your Hennies again.
2, 5, 6, 7. That's like 10. I think it's 5.
I think it's fine. I think it's worth the wait, honestly, because if he gets the Noxious Gear Hulk next turn, it'll be fine. And he may have the chance to Essence Scatter something right here, so it's not the end of the world. It's pretty rough though. It's pretty damn rough. He's gonna take 8
Hit an untapped land
and go to 6, yeah.
Good.
But he can kill that freaking. Ooh. Hot damn. Okay, yeah, he got the counter on the Ballista, so that's really good. So now he can Noxious Gear Hulk and hold up Jace for a flip. That's what. He doesn't have the energy.
Perfect. We can chump flip Jace. We can kill the tracker.
Oh wait, yeah,
Land would have made me feel a little more
yeah.
secure.
Untapped land would have been better for Gear Hulk, but that's fine. Yeah, because he's got.
This is pretty good.
He can chump block and then tap the Jace. Jace will leave, and it
Unless
doesn't
he
have
has a way to
trample,
kill
so
Jace, we just lose.
yeah, if he does have a way to kill Jace, then you lose.
Let's see.
We'll see. It's kind of funny. It's kind of I've never done this type of commentary on another streamer's
You got
stream,
turn, right?
and it's kind of
And,
cool how you can hear
Club
both
Jace
of
is
us
Victor. You can't get any better
like
than that.
on the exact same page.
Whatever calls you're playing. And if we survive this turn, I think we turn the corner.
So it's not the end of the world. Um, as long as he doesn't have a kill spell. If he has a kill spell right here, or it
Maybe I should
challenge
just
is
gone for the shrink.
pretty
This is definitely the higher
pretty
risk
screwed.
maneuver, but it looks like it's
But
gonna pay off.
yeah, it's gonna pay off. He didn't cast anything. Yeah,
Fatal push is such a clean
nice.
answer.
No, don't get rid of the Gear Hulk. Oh, for a second there, I thought he was gonna get rid of the Gear Hulk, and I was just like, you'd rather get an untapped land, honestly. And there's a Bristling Hydra.
Well, that freaking sucks.
That it does.
What can we cast from here that's good for us? Cast Euphenies. That makes him spend energy there.
Yeah, but
Maybe
you don't
cast
have another.
Killing Time or something.
That's the bad thing, is that he doesn't have an extra energy. Had he had an extra energy,
I guess you could just minus the cub.
yeah.
He's got enough energy to go to.
Oh, this is really bad. This is really bad for Shaolin. I feel really bad right here because if he had double black, if he had one energy, he could get hennies and fatal push. But he doesn't have that, and he can't afford to get hit by that Lontus cub.
I think we just lose, huh?
I think so.
Just one land short here.
Okay, he's pausing. I think he's gonna do the pump.
We really needed a Drake or some blocker to power that boat. Alright. All
Yeah,
right.
we got
This
it.
is what we wanted.
And fatal push the Lontus cub. Bad thing is he could pump like twice, but if he pumps, then he uses his energy, so seems like pumping would be a really bad thing to do.
Now we just need blockers.
It's a really tough decision that Shaolin's in, right? Oh,
Surprised. Does he still get it? I think that's
he's got it. That's GG.
Top deck that?
And I feel bad for Shaolin. Yep. And now that it's hexproof, like, that's just it.
Well, maybe he'll tech this.
No.
Concede, they say.
Yeah, no. He's not that good. Ah, it
Game
sucks.
Hanzo.
GG.
Hanzo took the second one. We're going game 3.
And that's gonna be game 2. Man, their games are long. Oh, man. Man, your games are forever.
where you at?
That was so painful, Shaolin. Had you had one energy, that would have been amazing for you. If you been able to cast the Hennies and then like fatal push, that would have been fine.
Little push?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. If you'd had been able to minus Jace right there and then neg 3 and get rid of the damn bristling Hydra and then fatal push the what's it called?
But he would have just pumped the Hydra to be bigger than Yahini's.
Yeah, but
same spot.
Yeah, I guess so. But if
After
he'd have
that-
pumped the Hydra in that situation, then he wouldn't have been able to make it bigger. Actually, but it still wouldn't matter because he wouldn't have been able to neg to it. Yeah, I guess no matter what.
Yeah.
That was pretty. Yeah,
Really tight spot. And I
you
couldn't-
just
couldn't
screwed
find a way out.
sideways right there. I was just watching, going, "Oh God, no."
Oh! What's that dirtiness over here?
It's kind of funny though, Sheldon, because while I'm streaming, because I'm watching your stream and streaming, so I'm like saying, like I'm commentating, right, and then like you say the exact same thing that I say, like right after I say it or right before I say it.
Right on.
It's pretty cool. But I'm gonna jump into the other game and just keep watching you.
Yep.
All right. Good luck.
Game 3. See?
All right. So we're gonna go back. Oh, yeah, the
It
water.
is possible for me to do my production work on the go.
It has a really strong CPU, which is just as strong.
I'm sorry. You had an advertisement within a stream. I could send. I agree. You should send me a PC. I like all the thumbs up and shit. Alright,
Guess I gotta do that.
game
now.
3.
That means I can't fatal push on this turn. Shouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah, he's looking good on his mana. I only think he only needs 1 red in order to
One of those yet.
do anything with his red.
Cub or gets it around 2-drop.
Yeah, what's going on, Mike? Just saw that was you that was jumped in. We're having a little friendly tournament, and basically, I think I'm fighting the winner out of this.
Misplay.
That was a huge misplay. Oh my god. Oh, rip.
You can hold up
Rip.
passing in defense and all kinds of shenanigans.
Oh god.
2 damage or 3 damage we didn't need to take.
2 damage.
Gave him 2 damage we didn't need to take and gave him 2 energy.
Poor Sheldon, man. Oh my god, I feel so bad.
This is a random
He
card
totally
that's
messed
gonna
that
die
up.
at this point.
Okay, but he does have.
And we could play
He does
Jace,
Fatal
that's
Push
Fatal
and
Push
Jace,
here.
so that's not bad.
First, let's Fatal Push.
I mean, yeah, next turn
Maybe
he's
Rex is
gonna
gonna
have
clear
to
out
deal
his
with
Sky
the
Sapper. I hope that wins us the game.
Greenbelt Rampager.
So we had
Whew. Yep. Punt.
hard time crewing that against whoever that was. Was that Hanzo game 1?
Yeah. That was really bad. I mean, he's still he hasn't lost over this, but
Colors.
it's
I
pretty
like
bad.
colors.
And we do like colors.
Pretty colors. So I want to actually pieces first.
Yeah, definitely. Because if he gets a black, well, actually, it doesn't matter.
Just flip
Sunken
Jace.
or Smoldering Mars. Oh, he's trying to flip Jace.
Sense.
And you get Fatal Push too.
We could just push it.
Yeah, push it. Push it good. Seems good. That's actually really good. So now he can.
Or probably
He
not
can.
push it, actually. Just shrink.
I would push it.
I like my hand. I don't think we need Cathartic at all. We got lands. We got answers.
I mean, like shrinking it, yeah, but I go for the plus up on the
He's
Jace.
stuck on 2, is he? Oh man.
I
He's
just
stuck
kill
on
it.
red first game.
Push
Push
it.
the bow, too.
Oh man. I mean, like I wouldn't want him. I wouldn't want to allow him the untapped green to Blossoming Defense right here, because he could. I can kill it. Well, I give Jason. I mean, like I guess in response he could do it, but. Ooh. Okay.
I think we just want to hold up Essence Scatters here, so we'll just look for cards. Anything here we want? We could just get a Fatal Push from there.
No. Don't do that. Don't do bad thing.
That.
Actually.
We can't really hold up Essence Scatter and do pieces.
Yeah, I would just neg again.
But still, he's in such a crappy position. I think we just do that.
Well,
could always
I
do
mean,
this.
he is definitely.
Yeah, let's do it this way.
Only a never, though. That sucks.
Nice again. We'll hold up Essence. If he plays nothing, then we Fatal Push. If he plays something, we Essence.
Agreed.
Scatter.
It's like blue-black control. I mean, it's blue-black-red right now, but still. Seems pretty good. I'm just waiting for him to cast Ob Nixilis.
I feel like Hans is the kind of guy who would snap play the land if he found it there.
Mhm.
Now, we could have a Blossoming Defense here for that Fatal Push.
Oh, yeah. No, you don't want that. Does it exile? Oh, it doesn't exile. It'll still come back.
It'd be nice if we could never and then kill that Scrounger, but he's going to get that off. It kind of makes me want to play never, though, just to have that option.
Yeah, you really want to get that Scrap Heap Scrounger out. Yeah, just never it. And plus up. I mean, you got a Telling Time and an Essence Scatter. So if he doesn't play anything next turn, then you could Telling Time and Fatal Push if he brings back the Scrap Heap Scrounger, which most likely he will. Unless he's trying to do like really good magic and cast it at the end of your turn, which is probably what I would do. I probably wouldn't even bring it back right now, even if I did have it. Yeah, he's gonna bring it back at the end of his turn.
Meant to play Telling Time there. With the punt.
No. Don't do it. You can't do it now. So you just plus up the Jace and you wait.
Play it now.
Yeah. Because if you go to target it right now, he's gonna exile a card from the graveyard. Like, it'd be different if he didn't, if he tapped mana to play something. Yeah, so you
You
just,
can just crack it in response.
yeah, exactly. Love it. Good Magic players beating each other. No, I don't think so. I mean, a dragon would be pretty good.
It's too expensive. Just blessing it up.
But yeah, he can't cast that from the graveyard.
Really wish I cast that Tone Time. Turn in.
Yeah, so he's gonna exile it.
Two creatures to get out of there. We'll go for the Fatal Push. If he's got Blossoming Defense, that's fine.
I mean, yeah, you could just play it again.
We'll keep going for Fatal Pushes with Jace.
Just keep fatal pushing it. Seems good. Alright, so he's swinging.
Actually, we're gonna take it here.
Interesting. I'd be one to go for it, especially since he's kind of caught on land. And now he's not.
We can catch against something.
Shallen's allowing him to catch up.
Crack this Ranger. Can't essence scatter that.
No, he cannot. But you can't fatal push it, so that's a good thing.
We just tapped out a black mana now, though, so we are gonna
Never.
exile that.
That's good. That was value.
Seems pretty good.
He's gonna get the land off. Never. And still have mana up to do other things. I wonder if he's got anything.
No more scrounging for you.
I wonder if he's got anything to deal with that that artifact.
I think we pass.
I mean, he's still got an essence scatter, so that's still kind of good.
Can't pilot anything without one creature.
Yeah, but he's only got one, so that's kind of bad. If he runs out of essence scatter, and from what I've seen from Hanzo's deck, he's running either kill spells. He's running kill spells and freaking creatures. So maybe a few like blossoming defense. Yep, there you go. Yeah, we're gonna essence scatter that. Seems good.
Essence scatters are good. I just added them to my sideboard because I thought I was going to be playing a bunch of creature decks,
Yep.
energy decks, and they're really good against them. Super cheap answer.
Ooh, Ulamog.
I guess it's time to play the boat.
I wouldn't play the boat. Not right now, I don't think. I need just plus up Jace, I think. Cathartic Reunion and plus up Jace.
Let's play the pieces.
Okay. Man, I would have ulted Jace, I swear. I would have ulted Jace already. But to each his own. Like, Jace ult is not extremely good because people could play around it, but whenever you're playing around it and you're playing from behind, it seems really bad.
Murder's super good. Super good.
Murder's super good, yeah, and you hennies.
Meridian and Healing are fine, but murder means you cannot hit with that Aether Sphere Harvester unless he's got a creature and the Blossoming Defense.
So he needs to play a creature, tap the creature, and then swing, and then you murder it. And then next turn you could play the. Oh man, I'm trying to move. I'm trying to move it. You play the Gear Hulk and target whatever creature he murdered with. Whatever creature that he crewed with. He could have a Blossoming Defense right here, though. To be honest.
I mean, we finally have a target for some of our stuff here. Will Blossoming Defense check?
No. Yeah, Blossoming Defense. Let me swing it for 5.
Accomplished, perhaps?
Yeah, and Tech Accomplice more like.
I don't know how you see it. Rip Baby Jace, I'm
And he's
down
got
for the
2,
pieces,
4, 6, 7. So he's 3 cards away from casting Ulamog. That's not too bad.
It's time to play the boat now. We'll kill that guy. Unless he's got another Blossoming Defense.
actually. Yeah, yeah.
By the way, copying Noxious Gearhulk with Saheeli is a new move to play.
I've never actually thought about copying the Noxious Gearhulk. That's actually pretty good. Pretty damn good, if I could say so
Actually, might
myself.
be he needs an Ulamog here. Hope to find some reanimate spells.
You reanimate spells in your graveyard.
Or a Drake. Something. Some more action. Gearhulk with Saheeli seemed great.
Hmm. Okay, he got a Drake. Alright, so that's okay.
Our friend. Skysoft.
Which, he's got a lot of instants and sorceries in the graveyard.
Business.
Now, granted, I'm not sure that's going to last very long because our buddy has not played any removal thus far.
He knows that whatever he plays gets shot down by this, or he's worried about that.
Nice. That seems
We know
really
what we're
good.
playing next turn.
Get that Noxious Gearhulk.
I think we know.
So worth it. So good.
Just 8 life. That's the clue.
That's really good. He just found value. I've seen that twice in the last 2 days. People play the Gearhulks
Getting a pretty good lock on this game right
and then
now.
putting 4 counters on it. I just...
I don't know what he can play. It's gonna bust him out of it.
Yep. So you play Aether Hub. Cannon Energy. Play Noxious Gearhulk.
This is a recent
And
addition to the Dirty Drake deck, and it's awesome.
and then you crew using your Gearhulk. And you swing at them and then you pelt them in the face.
We're turning the corner here. We're gonna place the Healy down.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Once again, if we lose her, that's okay. He's gonna take him.
I actually would have played the Enigma Drake. Just because I would want to copy the Noxious Gearhulk. You bottom that? Or you top that?
We've gone through 40 cards in our deck. It's pretty sweet. We still haven't found either Ever After or Necromantic Summons.
So now, there we go. See, I would have played the Enigma Drake because the Enigma Drake would have been a bigger target. And then if he cast anything, you could have just used our Noxious. It's at 12-4. There's Fling. Jesus. GG. GG. Yeah.
Wow, that's a top deck.
Yeah, that's a really good top deck.
This is the Bonzo stuff this deck can do. I'm glad
Yeah.
we got to do it on stream today.
So, Shaolin wins against Hanzo. Oh. No, still not.
20 versus 1.
And then you fling.
This pops it.
Holy crap, that is a lot of damage. GG. Alright, it's time for us to fight. I'm actually going to mute him, and I'm going to minimize him so we can't see him. Oh my gosh, the fling. Oh.
That was the top deck fling at the end.
That was beautiful. That was so gorgeous.
What is it? This is the finals?
Oh man, I don't know why. Like I honestly, if I were you, I would have gone for the J sold sooner with him being so far behind. I was just
Did I have enough for the ult?
like if you'd have kept plussing and you'd have killed that greenbelt rampager sooner, I think you would have. I think you would have ulted. I think you would have been able to hold him down.
I don't like his ult so much, and I love getting spells.
Well,
So.
I don't really care for his ult as much either, but with him being like behind as far as he was.
Yeah, he was stuck on 2 land forever.
Yeah, and I was just like cringing.
Yeah.
I was cringing whenever you misplayed that turn 2 land. I was like, oh god, he gets a free turn 2. That's just god awful.
Yeah, that sucked.
So now it's me and you, Sean?
Yeah, you're the only one I haven't played. I think Hanzo's played everybody. Are Bees and Lebo still playing?
Me and Hanzo and me and you have not played yet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's worked out funny that I don't think there's any way to do that. So I think I'm going to play Darkness, and it's pretty much just a free roll at this point. Is Omega undefeated?
I am undefeated. I
You're
beat
2-0. Bees might be at 3-0.
No, I beat Bees.
Okay.
2-0.
We're all 2-1, except for you, who's 2-0.
Yep.
All right, so I gotta beat you.
So you gotta beat me.
Join the ranks of the rest of us.
Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. I ain't giving it that easy.
By
By the way, whenever I was streaming, you were right next to my face, and I felt like just like obnomming you because you're like smaller. Cause I think our cameras are the same size, but like just because like you're in a smaller window, like I just felt like grabbing you, like I could just like reach over and grab you. So.
Right. Let me grab a glass of water and then, or invite me and then I'll accept. Oh, actually, I gotta switch my deck back. Hold on.
Yeah, I've already switched my deck back, so I'm just gonna send you the invite right now, and then you do it. Are we gonna stay in the Discord? Yo, Hanzo, are you there?
Yo, what's going on?
Hey, I want you to, if you plan on watching, I want you to see my deck, cause it's pretty much just like yours, but instead just splash red.
Okay, so it's Jund.
Yeah,
Jund energy.
Jund energy.
Stuff.
Yeah, Jund mid-range energy, but it's really aggressive. It's aggressive as shit.
Yeah.
I like your cards versus like we got a lot of the same cards.
It likes to. It is, but like it's a little slower.
Sometimes it takes time to ramp up. Yeah, I get you. I am not running Greenbelt Rampager though. That's the one thing that you do have. I have not put that in this deck. Just because I like my turn 2 to be like a double tap land or like an Evolving Wilds to fix my mana. So I'm just like,
And then you just slam a 3-bomb, like Ronus or something?
I just like turn 2 Scrap Heap Scrounger or Launtus or Winding, and then like Lathnu Helions and
those are fine.
The black 2/2 with haste, so whenever your creature controlled dies, opponent controls dies. Yeah.
Yanni.
Yeah, Yehedi. And and then I have also unlicensed disintegration. That helps me so I don't have to use. Yeah, because you get the clues from the tireless tracker, and then on top of that you're getting the scrap heap scroungers. And yeah, so you just.
That's plenty of artifacts that you can try to get.
Yeah.
And it just kills anything. It's a really aggressive removal spell. That's why like Mardu Vehicles is just so bonkers.
Yeah, and that's like whenever I fought Lebo, and I fought Bees, it was just like they played something and I killed it and swung and played something else, and like my curve stays around 2 or 3, so I can just like once we get to turn 5 I can literally just like spam kill spells and then still play creatures and shit.
Yeah.
So I need to get.
It's funny because my game against Shaolin, the third one, my hand looked so good. I was like, oh, I got a forest, I got a swamp, so I got both colors represented, right? I can cast most of what I have. And then I was like, okay, I missed. And then, okay, I missed. And then, like, 5 turns later,
you're like, oh crap.
Here, like, oh god.
Yeah, I was clutching, like there was some shit. I was like, oh Shaolin, no, because I was telling him I would have gone for the Jace ult because you were so far behind. Like, cause that Jace soul you could play around, but like with you being so far behind, I would have just freaking hit you with it. But He ended up.
That's why I was trying to get his loyalty low, because I knew that like there's no way I can beat that, because he's just gonna be casting too many spells, and I'm gonna get milled in no time.
Yeah, and then on top of that, he played the Noxious Gear Hulk and killed yours, and then he played um, what's the name?
Healy?
Yeah, and I totally wouldn't have done that. I would have played the Drake, because then you would have targeted the Drake, and then anything that you would have cast beyond that, I could have copied with Saheeli. But then like him top decking the Fling was just like, okay, it was worth it, because he targeted the Gear Hulk, and I was like, all right, cool.
I mean, I thought it was a pretty good play, because I was tapped out, and like he guarantee gains 8 life. Like,
Oh, no, I'm not saying I would have played the Noxious Gear Hulk. Like, he played the Noxious Gear Hulk, that was good, but then he played Saheeli, and like you could see the combo coming.
oh yeah, I didn't really know how to deal with Saheeli. I just hoped that he didn't have flank, and he did.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Now we're going up against him.
I don't think even if he didn't have fling, I think I was losing there though, because he got like 20 damage in that turn.
Yeah,
I'd be
Yeah,
down to, like,
he had
one.
seemed to
Would've won.
gain. He seemed to be all right after that.
Good luck, Darkness.
Thank you, buddy.
In fact, you could just
I'm gonna
plus
keep
your
this.
Saheeli next turn and win the game.
Right?
If you wanted.
I
There
don't
we
think
go.
I've ever won that way, that's for sure.
Saheeli for the win.
Right.
I forgot one card that was in this deck, but whatever, I got 60.
Yeah, I took out my Fatal Push because I figured most of your cards were just too big for it. And
Yeah.
I think I replaced that with Never, hoping that I might catch some things, but didn't look like my curve wanted to allow me to see, you know, the changes I made, but it's all good.
Yeah, they're tough. Some nasty deck. Those Essence Scatters I thought were a nice addition for decks like yours and Darkness.
Yeah. Did you take Sensor out for Essence Scatter? I was wondering.
did.
Yeah, because I didn't know if I should play around it, because, you know, I don't know what you took out, but just tried to play around Sensor, so you were having psychological warfare with me there.
I know, I definitely, because I knew I caught you game one with one, so I was like, oh, now he's going to think about it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna jump into the other Discord so that I can commentate and you can commentate separately.
All right.
All right.
Cool, man.
All right, there we go. So thankfully he didn't throw down a kill spell. Can you give me another one? He didn't throw a kill spell down right there, and that's what we really wanted. We wanted him to not kill our creature, because we've got, damn, nothing apparently. All right, so we're just gonna swing. The good thing is that we got 2 hasters. And I'm just gonna keep the energy for right now. I didn't pump. I feel like I should have. But if he goes to kill, oh no, he's gonna search for an answer. He may find a fatal push, and if he does find the fatal push, then he'll be good. If not, then yay for us. He's got 4 mana. We're gonna kill it instantly. And now we're gonna swing for an extra 4 with Glorybringer, since he tapped himself out. Because when we're fighting control like this, anytime they tap themselves out, they're just saying, please, I want you to fuck me. So we're gonna fuck them. Alright, so we're just gonna do this and swing for 8. And we're not gonna exert. We got no reason to exert. We're not holding up another Blossoming Defense or anything like that. And now He really has got to have something. Because we can, of course, give unblockable, so it's not like he just throw down a blocker. And he's got a great number of cards in hand. So he probably has an answer. This is probably not over, but it feels really good right now. Feels like we've really taken control of this board. And on top of that, I've got a Samut, so I'm not too worried about it. If I can get an Aether Hub, then I can actually use her activated ability. But yeah, so he needs to. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see if. We got 5 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. What do we do here? I think we just play this. Hope that he doesn't have a counter. Does he have a counter? That's fine. Oh, he doesn't have a counter. Alright, so we put him down to 3, which is very much lethal, and he will not be able to block. So he needs a kill spell. He needs a kill spell and an instant removal. Or a counter. Which I'm going to cast Nisa next turn because I'm pretty sure he's going to have a counter spell for my creature. For my Samut. He may just quit right here. The good thing is that we do have him in unlicensed disintegration range. So, or if I can get a rip. Okay. He had like a Noxious? Or no, he's just got another Mind Ride Demon. Okay. Alright, so I don't want to give him too much of a tell for my deck, so I'm just going to give that unblockable. Yeah. GG. Alright, so we're going to join the Discord. Let's see what he's got. GG.
That's what happens when you get a cub on turn 2
Oh,
Turn 2 Cub OP.
and can't find a fatal push to save your life.
I know, every time that you freaking kept telling time, I was like, shit, there's the fatal push. Here comes the fatal push. I don't have a blossoming defense. Here comes the fatal push.
Yeah. Never got there.
Alright, so I'm gonna look at my sideboard. What do I think will be good against this shit?
What are you talking about? Shit.
This shit that you're playing. This shenanigans.
Dirty Drakes.
This is high quality freaking shenanigans. That's what this is. Okay, so that's actually really good. This is less useful. That's pretty good. Anything else that I don't find useful?
Oh, it's not 6+.
I mean, I can always get rid of those, but I feel like those kind of could be good. Oh, let's see, what do I have in my deck that might be good? Actually, yeah. I got another thing that would probably be better. I kind of don't like as many of these or these against him.
Yep.
Alright, so we're gonna add one more of these, wherever these are. Alright, there we go. Add another one of those. May get rid of one of these. Alright, we're gonna get rid of one of those. And did we put one of those in our...
Let him be.
Oh wait, the game got stuck.
Do I need to send another one? Or
So
restart?
now we're going to go
I'm trying to fix
for...
it. Hold up.
What was it? Oh, this one. This one right here. Which would be really good and actually could be really helpful. And I think we're good. So, shit, what the hell did I take out? I forgot to write it down. We took out one of those. Okay.
Have you lost the game yet, Darkness?
I already won, bro.
Oh, you already beat Shaolin?
Yeah. First
You
match.
swept everybody? Oh, I thought you. Oh, yeah, first match.
First round. We're going.
Wait,
we're going around
have
2.
Have you lost anything though?
No. I haven't lost the game yet.
Ugh.
I'm all pro, bro.
Going all.
Yo, Shaolin, you ready? I don't know if he's ready. We're gonna send the invite. Yeah, I'm going for it. I'm going for the glory, bro. I'm going for everybody. We're here.
You ready, Darkness? Are you doing it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, all right.
Alright.
Winner gets all the followers.
Is that what it's for? God damn it.
Hey, you guys have already all followed our channels. Like, what are you talking about?
If I win.
Alright, I'm jumping channels. I'll be back. Alright. Game 2. Alright, so if I take this one, I've gone whole night undefeated. So, no pressure. Alright, so... That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Well, we may just keep this. We're gonna keep this. Which is not, it's not too bad. We mulligan down to 5. It's not the worst thing that could happen. Honestly, as long as I draw any land, preferably a red source, I can really snowball from here. So, we'll see. See how the draws favor me. And the gods do not favor me. Now, if I get a mountain, if I get a land, if I could please draw a land, we could turn this over. I know I've won on mulligans to 3 before, but against Shaolin, that's just not something that I prefer to do. And he's got a counter up. I know it. Yeah, there's the counter. He's got it. That's fine. We're missing one of our colors, and I'm sure that he noticed that. We can draw a land. If we can draw a red land. We can draw something. Oh, that hand size is just looking ridiculous. We may just lose this just because of the mulligan. Well, the mulligan and bad draws. I mean, we wouldn't call it bad draws yet. We just got a lot of really late game, and then this is a double black, so I need another black, and I need a target for that to even matter to me, and it doesn't. So, I mean, we could get a Lontus Cub. Not what I needed. Oh, what I needed. So we're just dead drawing right here. He may take the advantage here. But I do know that his deck needs some time. Did he discard Ulamog? If we can get a never, if we can get a never off this turn, and next turn exile Ulamog, that would be amazing. And I'm gonna have to play a Tireless Tracker without a freaking, without anything. But that could be really good. If we draw a mountain, we can crack, swing, and cut something. I just really want to get this Never off. I really want to get that Ulamog out from his graveyard. That would be best. Yep, he's got the kill spell. Down to 5 cards in hand. He could just, yeah, he's probably just going to swing and discard something. Probably swing and loot, which I'm not really worried about my life total. I'm worried about his life total, and it doesn't seem to be going down anytime soon. Though, like, every creature that we've had this game is, other than Tyler's Tracker, has been a haster, so that is kind of a good thing, knowing that you're playing against a control deck and you have this much haste. So, do you got it? We resolved it. Alright, but that still doesn't mean that he's gonna, you know, let it survive. He probably's got some type of kill spell, or he's gonna dig for it. Most likely dig. Which honestly, I think it's too late. If this was a real tournament setting, I would have already gone to game 3, just because I'm playing against control, and I would try to stop the time clock from going down. Don't want to run the timeout. And he's probably looking for any of his reanimate spells. Or a creature of some type. Yep, there's reanimate. And I have absolutely nothing for that. So pretty much as soon as he pulls out the Ulamog, we concede. Freaking Ulamog.
Bye and signed
The
up.
damn Ulamog. The mess up, the mana screwed me. If I had gotten a second black instead of a second green, I would have nevered and totally exiled the Ulamog from your graveyard.
That would've been
Oh
terrible.
man, that would have been awesome. All right, game 3. Are you ready, or do you want to
Yeah,
sideboard?
Darkness went down.
Yeah. Well, the mana kind of screwed me there.
And the mulligan.
Yeah. Yeah.
No balls,
The
no
mulligan, the mana.
Go ball.
Oh shit! I invited bees. I was thinking no balls, and I clicked bees.
Oh god, here we go.
That's my bad. My bad. All right,
I say get
switching
some
channels.
Get some life already.
All right, so here we go. Fighting Shaolin again. Game 3. So hopefully I can take it this one. And it likes me being on the play. And I normally wouldn't keep this, but we got all 3 colors, so it seems fine. I'm probably gonna save. I kind of want to save that Evolving Wild just in case if I draw a damn what's it called, a Whining Constrictor or a Lantas Cub. If by this next turn I don't draw a 2-drop, then I will play the Evolving Wilds and sack it for a red. Yeah. So we're going to sack it for a red. Next turn we'll have a hasty 3/3. And we're liking our turn so far. And we're liking our hand. These are all really big threats to him. He does not have blue. Holy crap. That's awesome. So I'm going to grab a red. Next turn we're going to hasten a Yahenni. Yeah, we hasten a Yahenni. I'm not so... I don't feel so bad. I don't think that he's going to be playing many creatures right now. He's going to be going for Fatal Pushes and whatnot. But even if he has Fatal Push, he has to have something to leave the battlefield this turn. Really? And he moved to discard. So we do here? I think we're gonna play Whining Constrictor and play the Aether Rub. You don't get to kill my creature. I do. Just to mock him. That's all we wanted to do. We do have a cut, which may not be too useful, but it is useful in my graveyard. Woo! Now he got stuck on mana. Feels good, bro. Alright, so we're going to go to attacks. And I'm going to cast Bristling Hydra. And then from now on, I think we just play around the Blossoming Defense. That's fine. He's gonna get a creature, that's fine. We're gonna get hit him for 10 right now. Oh no, we're not. We're just gonna swing for 5. We don't have enough energy. Woo, you finally got a blue. Alright, so we're gonna cast Did we cast Nisa and go for the kill? I think that's what we were supposed to do. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. There we go. We got it. That's what I wanted to see. GG. So we're now 3-0 for the day. GG. No. I don't want you to tell me you go to bed, Asuna. Yo. I can't hear anybody. Hold on. There we go.
Hanzo, that was a bit similar.
GG. Sorry, the first time I couldn't hear anybody.
G to the G.
G to the G. So I get my name?
Yeah. I'll throw it up there for the week.
MVP.
You never played Hanzo, I guess, but...
No, I did not. If Hanzo wins, I don't mind fighting him. We can do
You
it.
gotta play on it, make sure it's it's valid.
If Hanzo wins, then you guys are both tied, or...
No.
No.
He's lost. He lost 2.
Then Bees would have the possibility of going 3-1.
No, I lost to LeBeau
You lost to LeBeau and who else?
and Darkness.
Oh.
So, even if he wins,
Alright, but Hanzo wants to play a game anyways. I think you guys should play.
definitely.
Yeah. Someone gotta take down Darkness.
Or entertainment, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just want to see how different, how the decks verse against each other. And I was actually looking forward to actually fighting. I fought everybody here except for Hanzo.
Yeah,
So,
that's what I
yeah,
wanted to do. Just fight everyone.
All right.
Let me just. I gotta change my deck back because there's sideboard cards.
Same
in it right
here.
Now, so.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Gotta
So
change mine
no
back to
problems
my
there.
Alright, I'm gonna take a little bit of break. I will be showing Hanzo's. Are you still streaming, Hanzo, or no?
Yeah, I'm still streaming.
All right,
I
I'll
think
show
you're my
Hanzo's
stream right
stream.
now. I gotta take.
I think we're both streaming actually.
Oh.
Let's see. Um,
Okay, there we go.
What was the other thing? Oh, that's right. I put an extra never for you. Put in all the nevers.
Remember what my deck.
And I took out one. No, I didn't take out one Helion. I took out Harness Lightning.
Gonna be nice in arena when we don't have to do this after every game.
Yeah,
For
that
sure.
would be really nice.
All right, well, I got you guys multi-Twitch, so you're both up there on my stream, and I'm going to take a little break, and people can watch you guys.
All right, cool.
What?
I'm looking. What was the? I forgot what the last thing that I took out was.
That's it. I can exile. You know who these?
Let me just double check and make sure I got mine. I think it's
I think
fixed.
it's
Yeah.
swing in the air.
Oh, all right. Now I remember. I remember now.
Oh wait. Oh, I should have killed her. She might destroy everything that's not a zombie.
All right.
Took me.
What's up, buddy?
Give me 1 second. I gotta put the last card in. It took me forever to figure out what the hell I had taken out.
I'm more worried
It's all
about
good.
I forgot that I took out Lily against him because I didn't think Lily would be that good against his deck. Yeah, I have to actually add you. We have not added
Oh,
each
I
other
didn't
yet.
even realize.
View of friends. Is there a way we can? What do we add? View all friends, I guess. Add
What's
friend.
your username? Darkness.
Darkness 3091. Exact same thing as my stream except for with the 1 on the end.
Okay.
Yeah,
See
I
if I
told
can
you.
find it. Yeah.
She
You
didn't
should have
want to wipe out her teammate's board.
should have wiped it.
I see you. Okay.
We win next turn
Let me
anyway, don't we?
just add you.
Hey, if they attack
Boop.
with everything.
There we
they'll
go.
win.
Got it.
All right,
They
sweet.
attack with everything. I can stop.
Alright,
the
so
first,
I have a theory. Okay, that's fine.
Let's try inviting. There we go.
Alright, I'm already in the match.
Yep, it's loading in, right?
Yeah. Cool. Alright, I'll switch Discord for you.
No, I'm exiled, no.
Alright. Good luck, by the way.
Yeah. Good luck.
Alright. Now we gotta fight Hanzo. This is the only person that we've not fought outside the group, and he's a fellow streamer that I've actually kind of wanted to fight this whole time. Alright, so I'm actually liking these turns. I like the turns sequences. So we're gonna play that first. We're Lanta's Cub, then Helion. We don't have a black, but we have got an Aether Hub, and we've got plenty of things that will allow us mana. So I'm okay with this. And I feel like my deck being a turn ahead will be better for me versus him being a turn ahead. Which is actually pretty amazing how well we've been able to consecutively hit these turn 2 Lantas Cubs, considering the fact that I only have 2 of them in my deck. I actually dropped it down to 1. Oh, there we go. So that's unfortunate, but very, very much foreseen. So we're gonna grab that and we're just gonna throw down the Helion. Right, and we're a little bit laggy behind, so kind of watch my double clicks. And yeah, I'm gonna pay 2. Which actually, this is a slightly different version from my real life deck. And in my real life deck, I'm running playsets of everything, and I also have a playset of Mind Ride Demons, which are really good for keeping my Scrap Heap Scroungers on board. Alright, so he's got that artifact on board. I have not got one of those in my deck, actually. Sadly. We don't have double green. This really kind of sucks. So I think we're just gonna cast Bristling Hydra and let the Helion die. And then next turn we can have a Blossoming Defense and a Never or whatever the hell we want to cast. I think that's a safer route for now. Because we could pay the extra 2 mana, but we're not going to. I feel like the Bristling Hydra is going to be more of a threat to him. We're going to let that die. Because I don't want to make my Bristling Hydra targetable. And then we've also got 2 kill spells, which he hasn't played any threats other than that one, other than the Aethersphere Harvester. And so next turn what we'll probably do is just swing at him and hold up Blossoming Defense and Unlicensed. We don't have an artifact, sadly, but it'd still be good, especially with his life total being at 12 already. So putting him down lower will be the best bet, especially with my Rogue's Passage. I mean, that's just a big threat right here. Okay. Okay, so we got another land. Now, what do we do? We can't Never, but we can Unlicensed. So we're gonna do this. He's probably gonna crew. He's gonna probably crew, and then he'll block, and then we'll Blossoming Defense. Oh man, and we used up our energy to do that. Rip. Has he got a response? Oh, he does. He got a fail push. That is extremely unfortunate for us. But he's not going to be getting any life off of that unless he plays another creature next turn, which most likely he will. So that's just really bad. If we can draw a black source, then we can Never. And that's really what we need to do. We need to draw a black source. Man, the energy on that. And there's a Lontusk Cub. So what we'll probably do right here is use our Never for the Lontusk Cub if we can use it. We're kind of really stuck on lands. Yeah, he's gonna give it lifelink. Yeah, he's coming back. We'll see. Alright, so we got a second Bristling Hydra. And means he can't use it. We're both down to 1 card apiece. Well, he's drawing an extra card, and he does have a clue he could sack. But man, those Aether Spheres, oh my gosh, we're just loving him right now. He's only got 2, so he can only put 3 counters. I don't think he wants to do that. So I think he's just going to swing. Is he really wanting to swing Lontusk Cub? He could have a Blossoming Defense or something. We're going to let him have it. We're at 12 life. I mean, he can pump and make it like a 5/5, yeah. That's fine. And he's gonna gain 4 energy. Oh my gosh, it's just so nasty with the double whiting constrictor. That is not what we need to draw. Oh, we're too late. Honestly. And he's probably just gonna empty his energy. Or no, he's gonna sack the clue. I don't know if we can come back from this. Might be able to, but I don't think so. We'll see. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. This is really gonna hurt, especially the fact that he's got flyers. Now, if we could double kill spell, maybe. And now he's got a freaking Nisa. Ace and a flipper. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we lose right here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, technically no, but pretty sure we still lose. No. Because we would still need a blocker or something. Need some type of freaking board wipe, really. And we do not have one of those. We got a Chandra, but that's not going to do us any good. Yeah, no, that's GG. Alright, so we're going to see and go ahead and concede and go to game 2. Yo! Oh, no,
Hey.
Hans is not in here. Yeah, he won game 1.
Oh.
Yeah, I got.
Changing anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna change a few things.
You got smoked like a bad habit.
Do what?
You get
Yes.
smoked like a bad habit.
Guys look like a
Hey,
salmon.
good game. Just make whatever side board changes.
I'm not
you gotta do.
smoking like a bad habit.
What happened with that Blossoming Defense Fatal Push play?
I ran out of energy. I forgot that once I went to unlicensed that I was gonna have to. I was gonna use energy. That was actually a misplay on my behalf.
Yeah, but did you cast the Blossoming Defense before or after he cast Fatal Push?
Before. I blossoming defense in response. He fatal pushed.
Because you lost the energy, right? On the
Yeah.
Hydra.
Yeah.
I saw you were 2 energy, but what did you Blossoming Defense in response to originally, though?
Oh, just to have my creature survive. Because
the block?
yeah, because what happens? I thought, all right, so I was gonna unlicensed disintegration, so you would tap and block, and then I was gonna pump, and then I realized after unlicensed that I didn't have the pump, so I was just gonna trade a creature. So
Yeah.
I went to blossoming defense,
Okay.
and whenever I blossoming defense, he fatal pushed.
Yeah. Yeah, the streams are a little bit laggy. Like, Hanzo's streams is lagging way... Not lagging, it's just delayed more than yours, so it was a little weird to see that play resolve. I couldn't quite figure out what happened.
Yeah, no, I need to figure out what the hell.
Did you have 3 energy? Could you have spent the energy and... Oh, then you wouldn't have lost in the defense again, because you would be out of energy.
Yeah. Or no, it was the unlicensed. I wouldn't have the unlicensed, which is what I was trying to go for originally.
Okay. Yeah, that was like that was a critical line, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that turned the game. Like, it looked like Darkness was kind of in control there, and if you'd been able to blast him in defense through that fatal push, you wouldn't have had any more removal, I think.
Like it was because I kept the hand because it was like really good, but I didn't draw any black. Like I had the Aether Hub, and I was like, well, I should be able to draw into some black, and with the Aether Hub and with my Lantus Cub and with my Helion on like the turn 2 Lontus Cub turn 3 Helium was just too good, and I was
Yeah.
like, I'm bound to generate some type of freaking energy. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep it and keep the Aether Hub, but it ended up kind of screwing me over there.
Yes. 1 point of energy can change the game, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, good luck round 2, guys. I'm gonna step out for 1 more second while you guys are finishing your sideboard.
Yeah,
See ya.
definitely. We'll see you here in a second. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell. What was that? What is that?
It was after him, but
I still don't know your deck that well because the board didn't develop too much, you know.
Yeah.
It was a quick game.
No,
I don't
I
even
didn't.
know what
I
to put
didn't.
on
I
the board.
didn't do that much. In comparison to what I can do.
Yeah.
I just kind of fizzled because got mana stuck, and then I was just like a turn behind after that.
I hear you.
Like I had a never, and I was like, oh come on, just let me draw this black, and then I do the evolving wilds. I was like, shit, that is not what I wanted. Let's see.
I guess I can change one thing, and I'll be all set.
I have to get rid of 2 things.
Alright, I guess take out the 5 4Bs and I'll take out 4
Don't say what the cards are, because I don't want either of us to know, you know.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I'm like, I'm just taking out this thing to get rid of this thing, and the stream.
When I hear 5/4, I think of Green Warden Marasa, or is that a 6/4? I always forget.
Oh, that's Lebo. That's not me.
Oh,
You
okay.
think I should block or just...
Oh, there's 2 games going on.
Yeah, they're playing their own little game.
Yeah.
Our little game, whatever.
They might take one of the deck out.
It's just a 2-3 that's gonna hit it now.
I'm gonna take that out. All right, I think we'll be good right here.
Okay.
I think.
Sorry, I'm sick.
Sure.
Let me invite you. Do you care if you're on the play or they draw? Because I don't.
I don't care. I prefer to be on the play. But
I just don't like the extra work, you know.
Yeah,
like,
no, I agree.
fate.
I agree. I thought for a second that maybe it was like the host, but then like you sent me host last game and I didn't get, or I got to play, so I was like, okay, so never mind. That theory shot down. All right.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, to be honest. But
yeah.
Good luck, man.
Good luck to you too, brother.
Yeah,
all right, later. All right, so game 2. So now we got to backpedal this. We have to bring it back from behind. I know how well we're gonna do. We kind of fizzled out right there. We get stuck in our lands, but I think I had scary flashbacks of me fighting Shaolin that game too. But it's still worth it to mulligan, and I just needed to. I should have mulliganed that. It was just the turn 2 Lontus Cub into the turn 3 Lathnu Helion, just like right now, is just too damn tempting. I'm on the play. No, fuck that. All right, we're gonna keep this. Alright, so we got a turn 2 Widening Constrictor, and we got a turn 3 Yahenni, which is exactly, I mean, like, it's not exactly what we want, but it's way better. Like, it was way better than the last hand, and that's why you're supposed to mulligan aggressively. So, we'll see what he's got. We're going to crack first Swamp, play the Forest, play Widening Constrictor, and then next turn, the turn afterwards, we got a Yahenni. We don't have an artifact for Unlicensed, but we have an Licensed Disintegration, and that's really all that matters. Like, it's a kill spell with an added bonus. If you don't get the added bonus, oh well, you got a 3-mana instant kill spell. Like, it's not that big of a deal. So I'm gonna play that, and then literally everything that we have. Oh, he's in a Fatal Push. Cool. Cool. So he's got the Fatal Push. So he actually could go on the aggro right now because he could play a Forest and play Lontus Cub. Exactly. So instead, we're gonna unlicense during his turn. Oh man, we don't have double black. It's just so unfortunate. So we're going to unlicense on his turn before he has a blossoming defense, and then just pass it over to him. I just wish that we had the double black so next turn we could play Kalidas. And Yahenni, like that would really shut us both down. Okay, so he's got another Lawn Tusk up. Which isn't the worst thing. If we can draw black, then a Kalidas would be extremely good. So here's what we do. I think we just play Yahenni for right now. And I'm going to swing, because I don't want to block. And he doesn't want to block. He wants to hit me. And that's fine. But as long as he doesn't have a winding... If he has a winding constrictor, then it's really bad for me right here. If he doesn't have a winding constrictor, then that means I get to harness lightning next turn, even if he pumps. So I'm not too worried about it. And then my creature will get pumped as well. So it's not the end of the world. And on top of that, I have that green up, so he could be wanting to kill, but he probably is expecting a blossoming defense. Okay, so here's here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cast Blossoming Defense, targeting Yahenni. Now, if he sacks, she's not gonna sack. I'm about to say, if he sacks and he pumps up our Yahenni, and then we just don't use any energy. But him, basically, if he sacked, he would have plussed up our creature anyway. So we are fine with this. So now we got double green. So he's just he's probably sitting there on a kill spell, just wanting to kill, but he probably is just expecting a blossoming defense, which we don't have any. Which is fine. Fine by us. Us not having a blossoming defense is fine. Alright, so he's got a tireless tracker. And he's down to 2 cards in hand, just like we are. That tireless tracker can really snowball him if we let it go very far. So we're gonna try not to let this happen. So he's gonna pump it. Okay, that's fine. We got a pump, so we're just kind of going back and forth at each other right now. Huh. Now if we swing, I showed it to him, I know. I just can't figure out what the hell to do right here. This non-double black is just killing me right now. I'll swing forward him, see if he wants to trade. He doesn't want to trade. Okay, that's fine. So, man, this is really intense. I'm loving this. He's making me think turns. It's really good to have a good opponent. Alright, so he's probably going to swing and pump. We have a kill spell. He's getting too much card advantage over that damn tireless tracker. Kind of pisses me off. And he does have a Hissing Quagmire, which I'm very well aware that it exists. Yeah, he's got a fatal push. So that could turn the tide for me. That I'm not so worried about. I can work around that. So now we're going to play Calitas. I'm pretty sure he's got the kill right here. If he's got a kill spell, he just wins. Oh, if he's got a 1 or 2 drop kill spells, then he can activate his hissing quagmire. Does he have it? Has he done the math? Or actually, no. He just has a kill spell and then 2 mana to sack a clue. Wasn't expecting to land. So I think that's a GG easy peasy. Ooh. That is something to be reckoned with. Now, we have to block. We got no other answer. I mean, he could pump. Yeah, I haven't got a blossoming defense, bro. No blossoming defense for me. Double black screwed me over again. If I had played Kalitas a lot sooner, if I had been able to turn 4 Kalitas, that would have been a way better turn sequence with me getting the Harness Lightning and then the Fatal Push, because I would have gotten tokens as well. But I'm pretty sure we just die here. Yep. Let's see what we draw. I don't think there's anything that can save us though. Yeah, nope. We got it. Or he got it. We got served. We got shot down. Darkness shot down.
You finally went down?
He got it. He got me.
Everyone tonight.
There's no perfect today?
No perfect today. I tried.
Good games, man.
Good games. Yeah, that double black. I had Kalitas in my hand the whole time. I just didn't have the double black. Had I gotten the turn 4 Kalitas off after the Yeheni, it would have been a way better turn sequence.
You should have seen the top decks that I had. I was just like, it wouldn't stop rewarding me.
Yeah, I was like, I saw you play the tireless tracker go off, and I'm like, ah, shit, here we go. He's gonna outcard me. And there we go. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't think I can. No, we're not dealing with this.
Yeah, it was it was tough because I had 2 big creatures, and even if you killed one of them, like say you get unlicensed disintegration, I'd still have one other big creature.
Yeah.
And I just kept throwing bombs for some reason. I did get a pretty fortunate hand, I'll just say that.
Were you playing for a round of blossoming defense for a while?
Yeah, I was. You were attacking with Yahani, and I felt like if you had blossoming defense, I would have gotten screwed and like blown out of proportion. Like you just would have taken control. So
there was a lot of bluffs. There was a lot of bluffs. I'm like, I've got one specific mana green and tapped. I think he's gonna play around a blossoming defense, which is lucky for us because we don't have one.
Yeah. No,
I literally was saying
bluff.
that during my stream. I was like, I think we're just gonna do this. That's like it's like back whenever I was playing Abzan in tournaments, I would get like if I was behind, like a turn behind, so they turn 4 play Siege Rhino, and then it goes to my turn 3, I would have like Abzan Charm, right? But
yeah,
instead of paying 3 mana to exile their Siege Rhino and then swinging for 3, I'd swing and see if they bluff me, or call bluff. And if they called bluff and they blocked, then I'd pump up my damn Fleecemane Lion to a 5/5. And if they didn't block, then I would just exile their Rhino anyway. And I can't tell you how many times I did that game 1, and then game 2 they do the exact same shit, and then I swing the Fleecemane at them, and they see that I have the same play going on, and they're like, no, I'll just take it, and I've got nothing.
Yeah, I think at like a certain point, if Fatal pushed it and you didn't Blossoming Defense, I was like, oh, I guess you don't have it.
Yeah.
But no, I think that was the right call because like I can't really afford to block there because if you do have it, like you're just gonna
Aw.
blow my like best creatures out of the board, you know?
Well, the way that I figured was like, I swung with you, Henny, because I'm like, okay, you could block, yeah, and we could trade, but you don't want to block, and I knew that if
Yeah.
I had you, Henny, I don't want to block with you, Henny,
I
and
was so scared of your Yanni because if you get any more removal, like it just gets bigger and bigger, and
especially with a Winding Constrictor on the battlefield, it gets just freaking
yeah.
ginormous.
And
And
unlike you, I don't have like unlicensed disintegration. My only way to deal with it would be Grasp
Yeah, I
of
would exit
Darkness.
you too.
yeah, that's what I was like, oh man, I'm like, hey, where's the grasp? I was trying to pump him so quick, because I was like,
Yeah.
you got grasp and you got fatal push, but like I'm running 3 harness lightning, 1 mainboard never, 2 cuts for the finisher. I love cuts, finishing
Yeah,
with
cut
cuts.
is brutal.
So good, and so like
Especially in your deck where you have like a lot of incidental damage from unlicensed disintegration.
oh yeah,
And what's that haste one? The 4/4
the
Latham
Lathnu Helion. Yeah, I actually have the deck built in real life, and I run the Helions, and it's way better because you got Aether, attune with the Aether, and then
Yep.
I use the I have 2 things to fuel my scrap heap scroungers to where they keep coming back, and that's Lathnu Helion. If I run out of energy or I just don't care and I don't want to pay the energy for him, I'll let him die to bring back my scrap heap scrounger. Or I have I run a play set of Mine Rat Demons as well. So they drop
Oh,
4
man.
creature cards in the graveyard. So it just gets really nasty.
Great.
And the original reason why I created this deck was actually for Goblin Dark Dwellers, so I could bring back Unlicensed Disintegration and keep screwing my opponent over. Because it's
I
really,
think Jund Energy is like one of the strongest decks. It's really good.
it's
All of the energy decks are like
Yeah,
brutal.
they're super
yeah,
strong.
everybody's going blue right now, but I just feel like the extra, like with the black having the destruction, it's just way easier to just maintain that board state, that lethal board state, and just
Yeah.
keep swinging. It's really good, especially if you get like consecutive turn sequence, which is one thing that I can't really nail down on duels because you can't run play sets. But like I had
Yeah.
my deck in real life, and oh my gosh, like the consecutive turns is just ridiculous.
Yeah, I ended up sideboarding, what's the card that comes back from the graveyard? Scrap Heap Scrounger. I ended up taking that out, because your deck is, like, way more aggressive than mine.
Yeah,
So
Scrappy
you can just
Scrounger
get those kills.
wouldn't really bother me as much.
Yeah, because I can't block with it, and you're just going to be swinging with, like, big creatures. So I ended up switching it for, the Gifted Aetherborn, which I figure might be able to block you a little bit better, so.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a good card. That can take Kalidas one-on-one, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was really good. I was like, I'm not too worried about that, but that's still bothersome. The Death Touch is just freaking good.
Yeah, well, good games, everyone. I'm gonna wrap up the stream.
Oh, here, I got these. I got it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do the same. But it was awesome playing with you guys.
Yeah, good sideboard Saturday.
Yeah, definitely. We'll do it.
Had a lot of fun.
Do it next week. And to anybody who's watching the stream, you're more than welcome to join in. I'm gonna try to see if I can get some of the epics in here as well. See if we can get some more epicness. But
Yeah,
So you have all the PC cards now?
no, not almost. Basically, oh, you didn't hear about this. So
Yeah, you got a good
so
start.
we were talking about like how you can get all your stuff transferred from Xbox to PC, right? And so I sent them an email. I sent Microsoft an email, or I called Wizards and I talked to them, and they're like, yeah, they sent me an email and they're like, yeah, just reply. So they asked me for my what is it
PCI?
called? My ID, the IDs for the two systems that I was using.
Oh, yep.
So I sent that back to them, and then shortly afterwards, I got this email, and it said, "Greetings, Enrique. Thanks for contacting Wizards of the Coast." Oh wait, this is one. Oh, hold on. Greetings, Enrique. Thanks for contacting Wizards of the Coast. Generally speaking, how much gold would you estimate it would take to have the new account at the same level? And I was like, You're asking me how much money I want?
Pretty funny.
So Lebo did some messed up math, and he was like, just 80,000.
Whatever, Mr. Yeah, if I would have bought all the packs, he would have been
So
fine. But
he was like 80,000, 80,000. So I was like, I guess around 80,000. Lebo says 80,000. And so the next day I get an email. Greetings, Enrique. Thanks for contacting Wizards of the Coast. I've added 80,000 gold to your account as a one-time courtesy. Happy cracking. Was like,
You know what I should do? Is for iOS, I'll just say, oh yeah, I should have about 1 billion, just to see if they give me 1 billion.
right?
no, 100,000 will buy it.
100,000 will buy. We've estimated 100,000 will buy all the sets plus goodies. Because I bought all the sets, and then whenever we got to the last set, I went ahead and bought full art lands because like I can't stand basic lands. I have to have I have to have that full art swag. Like I don't know if you're on my stream or not, but like just right now I've got this stack of lands right here next to me, and it's like full arts and foils. So these are only playable lands. I can't play basics. Like, and even like the basics that you see. Even the basics that you see, they're gonna be like the regular lands, but they're foil promos. So they actually have like the the little freaking emblem. I don't know if you can see that really well. Hold on, let me unsleeve this. There we go. And you can't really see it because it's all foily right now, but like there's like a little freaking the judge emblem on it.
Yep.
It's like really cool, and so like I get the judge promos.
Oh yeah.
And I actually was I need to get back into judging, but I was a level 1 judge, but I lost my certification. I need to re-up. But so like you'll hear me like talk about different judge rulings. Like I was telling Shaolin, like the number one that I used to use, because I don't know if you played standard when Goblin Realm Master was a thing. Did you?
No, I don't play standard really.
Okay, well basically it's a goblin that at the beginning of combat it makes a 1/1 goblin token with haste, and it says all other goblins attack, and whenever it attacks it gets +1/+0 for each other attacking goblin. And so basically in standard, you know, you'd be like combat, and they'd be like, before combat I'm gonna kill your Goblin Route Master. So in the Oracle text for transitioning from one phase to another is, in order to transition from one phase to another, both players have to pass on an empty stack of priority. So when I go combat, move to combat, and you go before combat, you have therefore halted the transition from moving from main phase 1 to combat. So what I would do is, like, after I got Goblin Realm Master on the battlefield, I've got 4 mana and I played 4 drops of haste. I played 5 drops of haste. So I go, okay, combat, and they go, well, before combat, kill your Realm Master. And I'm like, all right, cool. We're still in main phase 1, so let me play my 4 mana Shaman of the Great Hunt, which says whenever a creature I control deals combat damage to you, I put a counter on it. Or, you know, let me pay 5 mana and flash, bring in Stormbreath Dragon, you know, 4/4 flying dragon with haste and protection from white. And you just like watch your opponent's face just like shit, they wanted the kill spell on that, but nah, and you're gonna get hit with it.
You move to combat phase, and then say like they fatal push or something, you can still go back to main phase 1.
You don't move, because I'm basically I'm saying combat. I'm basically saying I want to move from main phase 1 to combat.
Oh, okay.
And they say before combat. And that's the key thing, is they say before combat. So they are halting the transition. Because if we went to combat, then my Realm Master token would come into the battlefield.
Sounds like a nice little trick to screw an opponent over.
Yeah, and then a lot of people were used to killing Goblin Realm Master, and back then Bile Blight was the thing. So Bile Blight is a double black. Target creature and all other creatures with the same name as that creature get -3/-3. So what happened was like I'd let my opponent get a bunch of little 1/1 goblin tokens, and they go to swing with Goblin Realm Master, and you swing, and they're like, well, Realm Master gets, and I'm like, whoa, Realm Master's trigger on the stack, I'm gonna Bile Blight all your goblin tokens. So I wouldn't kill the Goblin Realm Master, I'd get rid of all the tokens, and then Realm Master's the 2/2 swinging. I'd let them swing with it, and then let the trigger go on the stack, and then kill all the other goblins. So where they're just like swinging with a 2/2, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll block.
Sounds a lot more complicated in paper because it's not like you have the UI to like pause you at each
Oh
interval.
yeah, no, it's way better, and that's one thing that I like all bees and Lebo have heard enough of me like complaining about it, but like that's the one thing is like there's certain things that I'm like judge because the intricacies of the rules of Magic are way more they're it's easier to play around whenever you know them better, and I've gotten the advantage on my opponents so many times because I know my rules. Because I had me and like a group of like 3 of my buddies were all judges, so we'd all sit down and we'd like find different ways and different cracks in the system. And I've been to multiple tournaments where I've called the judge or where somebody's called the judge and I've had to tell the judge how the ruling works. I had one judge where he didn't believe me about the switching from combat thing, and I had to call the regional judge over to my table. Man. That was at it was Star City Open in Houston, and they called judge, and the judge gave his ruling, and I said I want the head judge.
Yeah, I would say I know the rules. I know the rules of Magic duels like really well, but obviously those rules don't fully translate over to paper Magic. So I'll probably need to learn a little bit once Arena transitions in.
Yeah, no, it's fun, and it's like there's a lot of things that I want to test out with Arena that I'm looking forward to. Also,
I want to do stuff at like beginning of upkeep. That's one thing I want to test around.
Yeah, or like or like the fact that you can't like there's certain things like Oath of Liliana and then Liliana's ult, like you should like technically per Magic the Gathering rules when you go to your end step and multiple things trigger, you put them on the stack. You choose in which the order they resolve. So technically, like, if I played a Planeswalker and I have Liliana's ult, I should be able to resolve the Oath of Liliana and put that extra zombie on the battlefield to get that extra zombie from Liliana's ult. But it won't do that in Magic Duels. In Magic Duels, it'll shit out the tokens and then put out the extra zombie.
So that Oath of Liliana zombie comes out before the ultimate emblem. Like does its thing?
The order that Magic Duels does it is they do the Liliana ult and then they do the Oath of Liliana, which is backwards because you want the Oath of Liliana to put an extra zombie token. So basically you get extra tokens. That's an extra 2 damage. That's extra body on the battlefield. And so yeah, like there's certain things that I don't like about duels. I'm like,
I mean, that one zombie essentially like gets doubled, so it's not like you're missing out on a lot in duels.
Yeah, and that also leads to the turns to come as well. So you guys, so I saw this watching the Nationals today, and I wondered if you guys saw the same thing. There was a guy, they were both playing Teamer Energy, and dude swung with the Dawnbringer. The 4/4 no, the Glorybringer.
Glorybringer, yeah.
He swung with Glorybringer and he exerted it, and his opponent took control of it. Is it still exerted? Is it still exerted?
I think so.
He confiscation cooed it, and then got confiscation cooed back.
Yeah, he confiscation cooed it, and they were like, you could tell the guys were like, "Is this exerted?" And it was funny because the announcer said, well, he took control of it, so it's exerted, so it's still not going to untap, but that's still a big play. And then it went to the other guy's turn, and he took it right back. And the whole time, the judges were saying that it was unexerted. So literally, the guy got to play it, swing with it, exert it, and then his opponent took control of it, and then he took control of it right back, so it became unexerted. It was really weird, and you were just like, is this really how this works?
Yeah. Wouldn't it not unexert itself? Because it's not like you're flickering it. Like, it's the same thing. It's just on the different side of the board now, so it would stay exerted for the turn.
If you'd asked me my personal opinion, you call judge without me seeing the ruling, I would have said that it stays exerted, but I don't know.
It doesn't?
It doesn't, apparently. That's what they said.
Oh, you got kicked out?
I love to like know the intricacies, you know, because you could like there's certain things where I'm like, does it work like this? And it really helps to just get the rules down.
I think the most funny thing that I've ever had a judge called on me for was double strike, trample, death touch. I had to explain that to an opponent. I had a creature, the Shaman of the Great Hunt, where whenever he deals combat damage, you put a counter on him, right? And I had the Bow of Nylea out, which says attacking creatures you control get death touch. So I swung at him with my Shaman, and he blocked with Savage Knuckleblade, which had, you could bounce it, and then you could pump it, and then you could give it haste. And so he blocks, and I go, okay, well, I'm gonna Timber Battle Rage, and I gave my creature double strike, and because I had controlled a creature power 4 or greater, it got double strike and trample, and it was already death touch. So it's double strike, trample, death touch, and on top of that, the first strike damage, it'll assign lethal, because the Oracle tax is the creature that is blocked by trample. The creature that it has trample will assign lethal damage.
I'm going to bed.
Alright.
I'll see you guys later.
Sorry, Shaolin.
Okay. Take care, Shalin.
Yeah. Everyone have a good night. Thanks for coming out today, guys. You really helped make that something. If it was just me, it wouldn't have been anything.
We'll make it bigger. We'll make it bigger in the future.
Yeah, no.
Don't worry, Monday I'm unfollowing.
You're gonna have to get like work out a damn, what's it called, the ranking system. You're gonna have to get like a whole leaderboard, everything.
We'll see.
All right,
We'll see.
Judge pairing.
He'll only put that up if he's in like first place.
That's right. That's right. I only show it the weeks I win. Otherwise, it's hidden.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
guys, take it easy.
all right, later.
See you later.
Peace.
So,
Alright,
so Shaolin, I tell him, I'm like, I swing and he blocks. I Timber Battle Rage, right? So he was at 7 life, and I'm like, you know, so, or no, he was at 6 life, and I'm like, so you die. And because basically, the way it works is Shaman of the Great Hunt would assign 1 lethal damage to his creature, and then 3 would trample over, right? And it would trigger him, and he would put a counter on himself, and then so he'd become a 5/3, and then the second, you know, normal combat damage of the double strike would hit him for 5. So that's 8 total. And he was like, well, I'm gonna bounce him, and I'm like, well, he's still got trample, so he's still gonna die. And like, this is so illegal for my opponent to do this, but I was just like, I was humored by it because it was cute.
Were the blocks
And
already declared?
Yeah, he already declared it block, and they tried to bounce it, and I was like, it's still declared blocked. And I'm like, I'm like, it has trample, so it doesn't matter if he bounces it.
Yeah, it's too late once it's declared. He has to.
So that
Here's how
so I'm toying with this guy. So the guy's like, all right, well then I'm gonna pump it, and I'm like, it's still assigns lethal damage. And he's like, are you sure? And I'm like, I only built this deck for that reason, you know, like, yeah, I'm sure. And he's like, do you mind if I call? I'm like, call a judge. And the judge just looks at the board state and just goes, yeah,
Oh man.
yeah, that's yeah, he's got you, man. Like, yeah, like, it's the funniest shit whenever you see a judge like look at your opponent and go like, dude, you're fucked, like, without saying it. He didn't tell him that, but you know, like, you could, it's just like readable on the judge's face, like, dude, you were just effed.
Yeah.
Um,
At what point can he not bounce it? Like, say he declares blocks and says, I declare blocks. Is it too late already then?
no, he can bounce it at that point in time. It's just the same thing. It's like if it didn't have trample, that's what it's good for. Is you could block something and then bounce it, and it's still declared blocked, and you take no damage. But because it has trample, it doesn't matter. Even if he bounces it back, then basically instead of my creature assigning lethal damage to his creature first and then hitting him, it would just hit him. So basically,
do you
if his
get to
creature's
assign the damage before the bounce resolves, or what?
no, I'm like basically as soon as I assign damage, he really can't. I mean, like, he can respond to that, I guess. Yeah, he can, but like even if he did, then he'd remove that damage, so it would still trample over. Like, because it's therefore not declared blocked anymore.
So how did it work where the bounce spell like doesn't work? You know, like how did it happen that way?
Like, well, I mean, like, it worked. It just, like, my creature, whenever he blocked with his creature, it basically stopped 1 damage from going to him. If he bounced, he just stopped at 0 damage from going into him. That was the only difference. So he was dead either way. And then he tried to pump it, and I'm like, it's still first strike, trample, death touch. I mean, like, it's double strike, trample, death touch, but first strike's still gonna deal 1 damage to your creature and assign the rest to you. So your creature's gonna die before you even can block. Like, or before, you know, before it deals damage to my creature. So the double strike, you know, the second strike, I guess, will still deal full damage plus 1 because I got a counter from it. So yeah, it was.
Sounds like a pretty complicated board state.
It was pretty funny. You know, like I had the Bow of Nylea because I was running Goblin Rabble Master and he was shitting out these little 1/1 tokens, and people forget about the passive of the Bow of Nylea because like the Bow of Nylea has like 4 abilities. It's like attacking creatures you got Death Touch,
The card isn't.
pay 2 mana, do 2 damage to a flyer, you put a counter on target creature, gain 3 life, and put 4 cards from the bottom of your library, from your graveyard to the top of your library or bottom of your library. So you could use it for a number of things, but everybody forgot about the passive. So whenever I'm shitting out these little 1/1 goblin tokens and swinging at them, people forget that they're Death Touch. And I can't, you know what Siege Rhino is, right?
And they just block, and then they're like, oh shit, it has Death Touch?
Yeah,
Shit.
and then like if I play Shaman of the Great Hunt afterwards, even if I don't swing Rabble Master or Shaman of the Great Hunt, I'm just swinging these little 1/1 Death Touch tokens, and they don't want to block the 1/1 Death Touch tokens. So if they don't block, then my Death Touch tokens get a counter on them. So they become 2/2 Death Touch tokens next turn.
Yes.
So it was pretty stupid. It was pretty ridiculous. I did a lot of just like shit that made you just look at it and just go, oh, what the fuck is that, you know? And that's what I like.
Sounds like something where when you play against it for the first couple times, like you just might get fucked up, but once you play against it enough times, you'll eventually be like, oh, okay, this is how I got to handle this.
Well, yeah, yes and no. I mean, like, honestly, there wasn't really very many good matchups for us because we were like so aggro. Cause like we're playing Goblin Round Master on turn 2. Like I mulliganed. I had a buddy of mine who got top 8 in San Antonio or Grand Prix San Antonio, and he top 8 and everybody didn't want to fight him, and I fought him in a tournament like a week later. And he kept a hand at 7. I mulliganed down to 3, and I killed him turn 4.
Oh my god, that never happens in duels.
Oh no, it does happen in duels. Bees and Lebo will tell you they've seen me mulligan down to 3 and still win. They've seen me mulligan down to 2 and win. It just depends on what deck you
not
have.
On turn 4 though. You'd have.
Oh no, not on turn 4 on duels. I don't think so. No, I've taken control of the board and won it, but yeah, no.
Yeah. Depends who your opponent
Bees.
is. Like, if you're facing another rank 40 and they have a somewhat decent deck, you're 90% chance not gonna win that matchup.
Yeah, no, generally not. But then, you know, like, it's just like Shaolin in my last match, like, he didn't want to mulligan, you could tell, because he didn't have any blue. And I was sitting there and I was like, I watched his first 2 tap lands and I was like, why didn't he mulligan this? He's got no fucking blue. So I'm like free spells all day. Every time he taps himself out, I'm just like free spells all day. Like I have that tournament state of mind. I see a blue player that's playing counter spells tap themselves out, and I literally said this while I was streaming against him. I was like, and our opponent just tapped themselves out. Which, for those of you who don't know, when you play control and they tap themselves out, they're saying that they want you to fuck them. So that's what we're gonna do. And I swung with I played Dawnbreaker, like that's. I see control tap themselves out, and Glorybringer. I'm like, I see that the tap lands, and I'm just like, green light, green light, green light, you know. And
yeah, I hear you.
And
I felt kind of bad for him because that was his. He already had mulliganed, and then I can kind of relate. Like, you don't want to go down to 6. He had 2 lands. Hopefully, he just.
Well, the game before I went to 5, so I was like, no sympathy.
Probably should mulligan there, but I feel the pain, you know, of not wanting to.
Yeah, and it was like, and I think I said it. I said it the second game when I fought you. Granted, you won, but like, you saw me mulliganing, right? And I mulliganed down, and the last hand, the 6-card hand that I had red green end of the battlefield tap land and a forest, but I had no black. And I was like, see, this looks really good because I had a turn 2 Launtus Cub, which I knew I was gonna hit.
Closer than the second one, actually. That one, you came really close.
And then the
if
third.
You didn't have that like energy thing that cost you. You could have ran away with that.
Yeah, but the energy thing killed me because I didn't have any black.
Yeah.
So it was the same issue. So like, but basically like I mean like if you just seen my mulligan, like my mulligan to 6, and I had 2 lands, 1 under the battlefield tap, I would have had my Launtus Cub, and if I had drawn an untapped land, I would have had to turn 3 Helion. But
yeah,
I wouldn't have, you know, guaranteed my mana, and then the mulligan down to 5, I had perfect mana. I had black green on turn 2, which means I could have cast my Whining Constrictor, my Lontus Cub, my Scrappy Scrounger.
Yep.
Like, I had perfect turn sequence, and so I was like, hey, this looks really good. Granted, I still lost, but regardless, like...
You had a decent curve, at least.
Yeah.
It was just unfortunate they had to mulligan kind of hard for it.
Yeah, and that tireless tracker totally carried you. Like, and I had no response,
yeah.
and I was just like, oh, well, look. It's one of those things where, like, my buddy taught me a bunch of different, like, lessons in Magic, and one of them was, like, he said that he watched, most of our games because he was a judge and the manager for our Magic shop. So he would watch his games and he would play in the tournaments too, but at the same time, sometimes he would just sit back and watch my games. And, we would sit and play test for, hours and hours on end after the shop closed. And one of the days he told me, he was like, I noticed that me and you lose, I'd say a good 80% of the time because we are too afraid to mulligan to a better hand. And he's like, we are so worried about losing that extra card that we say, oh, we really don't want to keep this hand, and it's probably not good, but we're too afraid to take the risk. And the risk is more rewarding, especially, like, depending. Like, there's some situations in some decks where you need certain things. But, like, if you're playing any type of aggro or any type of, heavy 2 or 3 drops, you can mulligan pretty damn aggressively and still come out on top. And
I got a question.
Yeah.
So you have mulligans. The hand I got where I was on the play. I had 1 green, 1 black, and would you mulligan that? Because you have both your colors represented, but there's no guarantee of 3 land.
That depends. I mean, like, if you got Lontus Cub and if you're on the draw, if you got a 2-drop and you're on the draw, I would keep it.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's literally like... 1, 2, 3. You got 3 or 4 turns before you have to draw a land. That's fine. Like, as long as your land ratio is good, as long as you're building right. Like, like with my deck, I'm running 24 lands in 3 colors. I think that's okay. I don't think it's bad. I think it's pretty good. And normally my lands, like, and like I said, that's the reason why I didn't get, like, Greenbelt Rampager and I'm not filling my deck with a bunch of 1-drops is because my only 1-drop is Blossoming Defense, and that's because I want to be able to take my time that first turn to guarantee that perfect mana flow. And if I don't have that, if I'm trying to, rush a turn, a turn 1, and especially with, like, a Whining Constrictor, if I want to play turn 2 Whining Constrictor, sometimes, if I play a red turn 1 or turn 2, then that just screws it all over.
Yeah.
So, it's one of those things, like, you take into consideration.
One of the things I like Greenbelt Rampager for, is not getting him out on turn 2, where you, like, play Forest, and then
you just bouncing him back and getting that energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched you playing against Lebo, and I was like, oh, I like that. I like that you handled that. Like, you just kept bouncing him, and I was like, oh man, that's really working out for you.
Yeah, I punted so hard against him in game 2, but I think it's a good way to manage the energy. He's more of, like, just an energy feeder most of the time. And when you have a if you have a what's the snake called? If you have the snake
Whining Constrictor, it's just overpowered as fuck.
Yeah.
Because I mean, just one time him entering, you can almost pump up your Bristling Hydra.
I know, it's insane.
It's pretty good. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut off the stream. We'll be back next Saturday, and I'll be on Monday from 12 to 5 or 8-ish, depending on how we feel. I might be running a little bit late though, guys, because I do plan on going and sending out a few applications, and I may have a few job interviews by then. So, but we plan on starting off at 12. So, that being said, appreciate you guys stopping by, and we'll talk to you later.